Hi, my name is Cezar Mansour. I'm the author of the official guide to building a referral-based business. And today's video newsletter is titled, Trust Yourself and Socialize with Friends. I've got an email here from a client who we've had a video Skype training. He's read my book a couple times and we've corresponded back and forth via email. He's a financial planner, and he's got a CPA firm attached to his financial planning firm, and he's had his business for about 2.5 years now, and he feels like he's kind of stagnant. They're not really growing in terms of the amount of business they'd like to grow into. They've got a decent clientele base, and he's asking me, hey, how can I get more business, organically? Most of his business has come through friends and family, and he feels like he's kind of run through that a little bit. And he wanted to ask, what to do, as well as how to continue to keep up with them in terms of keeping contact with them. So the email he's got here says, "Hey Cezar, I hope you're doing well. It was great to talk with you via Skype. I really appreciate your insight. You're welcome, man. It was actually really good to talk to you. You actually read my book a couple times, which shows that you're really committed to improving yourself, which is awesome." You go on to say that, hey, I've had my business now for about two and a half years, as you know. I've got 2 kids who are 9 and 11, and a wife that stays at home most of the time and works part-time. So I'm really stressed regarding finances. I'm hoping to be able to increase my business, and I'm not sure how to continue to do it. And sometimes I find myself stressed out during family time. It's very common, a lot of people who have their own business, you go into business for yourself and you right away you think, hey, this is going to be great. Then you realize, hey man, the check's not coming in. I haven't met anybody yet that needs my work, or I don't have enough that's going to make all the bills. That stress comes with you. When you come home and you see the kids, you're having a hard time. When you're out with friends, kind of the anxiety comes through. And so what I like to say is, you need to trust yourself and socialize with friends. And obviously, as we've talked about many times within the book, in the chapter, I think it's chapter 4 in my book, about putting the relationship before the paycheck, I start off talking about how to meet people and what to do, but then I also end it with the kind of systems and procedures you need to have to keep in touch with them. So it's great that you meet all these people that could possibly be new friends and clients and whatever else, but how do you keep in contact with them to make sure they remember you later when it comes time for them to definitely need your service? What I mean by that is, like, hey, if this guy had a auto body shop and all of his buddies didn't get in an accident, they wouldn't use his service, right? But if he's hanging out with them and enjoying the time and relax, and knowing that eventually, and knowing that the business will come to him just organically by socializing and letting people know what they do, and using a contact system that is keeping in touch with them and letting them know what you do, that kind of stuff is eventually gonna grow, because his friends, maybe his sister, brother, aunt, cousin, dad, whatever, gonna have an accident. Then they'll use the service. That time they'll be referred, oh, you gotta use my buddy. He'll help you out. But if you're not touching them, you're not letting them know what you're doing, you met them that one time or 2 times and you're not really in touch, it's tough to go to Disneyland 365 days a year, right? But you need to go out and socialize. And he's asking what to do. I know he's got a couple kids, as he mentioned. They're both into sports. Be their coach. Be the assistant coach if you really don't know the game. Help out. Be the team manager or team mom. Join the PTA. Join the HOA. Join the softball team. Become the manager of the softball team. Where you have to be in a position to talk to people. Where people need to talk to you because of whatever it is. And at that time, they're going to get to know you. You're going to have all the contact information. They're going to have to give it to you if you're a soccer coach, for example. And you send out an email and say, hey, we have a game at 3 o'clock on Tuesday. Please make sure you're there. Don't forget, wind picks up at 3:30 at the beach. Make sure your kids have a hoodie. Cezar Mansour, beach landing on the bottom. You there at the game, before game time, one of the parents is going to walk up and say, hey, I didn't know you do insurance and mortgages. It's down there on your email, but you're not asking for the business. You're just socializing, you're letting them know what you do. You don't need to be putting it in their face and selling them. That's not the idea. In the chapter Putting Relationships Before the Paycheck, I talk about that in terms of just need to be genuine and be their friend. They know that you need business. You know that as well. Just let them know what you do. Don't sell them on the idea of your business and what to do. Obviously, that's very difficult. A lot of people come across being too selly, too whatever, because they come across insincere. Really, truly make friends, and the relationships will build. They may have a great, great, great friend who's a financial planner that they can't ever go to you because they feel so bad, but their colleague at work, they'll refer them to you. That's the idea. So you get involved. Become that soccer coach. Go out there, socialize, but you make sure, like I say in the end of my chapter 4, is you got to have a systemized contact system to keep in touch with them. That's the key to a referral-based business. We say it over and over again. You hear about it all the time, but it's about how organized you are with your contact base. Once you're meeting them, what you're doing to follow up with them, or what are you doing to follow up with all your current clients right now that he's got. We had that discussion. He's actually implemented a few things that are working for him. But the thing is this: what I found, if you've read the book a couple times, if you've had a couple training videos, or you've been able to pick up some of the other books that I recommend and actually put in the work to do that, there's no reason you're not going to succeed. It's really the issue is putting in the work and trusting yourself and socializing with friends. The anxiety will go away when you're with friends and relaxed. You don't need to keep telling them about what you do. The universe is going to take care of that. You put it out there in good thoughts, it's going to come to you. Just put in the work that you can control, and the rest will come to you. You can download a copy of my book by just downloading a Kindle app on any mobile device, and you can download a Kindle copy of it in about a couple minutes. My name is Cezar Mansour. I'm the author of The Official Guide to Building a Referral-Based Business. If you think this video is any value to you, feel free to donate to my site. There's a PayPal link right there. $1, $2, $10, how much you think this message is of value to help me create even more content. If you want to have some training with a Skype video training or email newsletters or an email correspondence, feel free to email me at the bottom there. You'll see my email address there, and we can talk about that. Again, Cezar Mansour, author of The Official Guide to Building a Referral-Based Business. I'm here to help you succeed.